Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by the Talladega track president, Mr. Brian Crichton. It's Monday, so that means it's race week. Of course, it's Talladega week. You guys got a big week ahead of you. All three series are going to be there: trucks, Xfinity, and Cups. So, Brian, the campers have just gotten in this morning, Monday. But first off, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, excited. You know, the energy of the fans that are coming in. As you mentioned, we started loading in our campgrounds this morning. So I was here at 7:30 in the morning, welcoming the campers in, and they are just pumped up to be here, excited to be here. You mentioned the three playoff races. So, I mean, just the energy is high, and it's going to be just an amazing weekend here at Talladega.
So going into this weekend, I know that you guys had a good solid weekend in April with the three races that you had there. This weekend, three more races as well. All of the top touring series are here. How exciting is that to get ready in its traditional October date?
It is. I mean, really, very. Just the energy is just palpable. I mean, you can just feel it already, and it's only Monday. I mean, I'm calling it a triple header on Saturday because we actually have Cup cars on track. They're going to be qualifying. And then, of course, we've got the Xfinity Series race, playoff race, and we have the Truck Series playoff race. So Saturday is just going to be a great day. And, by the way, we're going to throw a little concert on Saturday night into the mix. Chase Rice inside of our infield. So it just continues to just, be lots of different happenings and lots of different goings on at Talladega throughout the whole race weekend.
I know there's a lot to do at Talladega because, with everything, because the place is so massive. Talladega Boulevard, what's going to be going on there?
So I kind of say Talladega Boulevard is spring break meets Mardi Gras meets whatever party meets college tailgating, just everything. It's just this big old party that happens in the middle of the infield. So if it's after the rodeo on Friday night, yep, you heard that right. We have a rodeo going on inside of our infield on Friday night. Bowls and clowns and the whole full-blown rodeo, a fireworks show. And then after that, Talladega Boulevard, that Friday night really kicks off the party of the weekend. And then Saturday night after that Chase Rice concert, Talladega Boulevard will be hopping, and it's a sight to see, that's for sure. Now remember, what happens on the boulevard stays on the boulevard.
Absolutely. So let's talk about that rodeo Friday night. What are we going to expect there?
We did it last October, and it was really, really, really well received. Our Xfinity Series sponsor, Sparks, they also have a rodeo series called Ride the Lightning. And so they brought it out last year as part of their activation. They're bringing it out again this year. Huge hit last year, lots of fun. When you got bull riders and cowboys and clowns, and I'll tell you what, the clowns, that they are the show. I mean, it's obviously the bulls and the riders are, a huge part of it. But those guys, they're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. But it's just a lot of fun, a lot of music, a lot of energy. They do some interactive games with the fans without the bulls in the ring at that point. But it's a great show. And it just, continues to build and build and build on the things we do here at Talladega Superspeedway for the fans.
For sure. I know it's going to be a jam-packed weekend, but let's talk about what happened in the spring. I know that the numbers that you guys saw were very impressive.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. It was the highest attended race we had since Dale Jr. retired. And you can imagine he announced his retirement 10 days before our spring race. And so, of course, the ticket sales just shot through the roof with his announcement. But we actually eclipsed that in spring. So you're right. Spring was a big weekend. And right now we're trending to be right there or even more this fall. So our infield is completely sold out of all 2,700 RV spots. Our Talladega Garage Experience, which is our $50 million renovation, that's up compared to its grand opening back in 2019, as well as 21. Our grandstand sales are up. We've sold every single suite that we have possible here. So a lot of excitement. As I mentioned, campers are already loading in, and they're fired up to be here.
So just to recap, so infield camping is sold out, if I'm not mistaken.
Infield RV camping is sold out. We still do have tent camping and car parking camping in the infield, but all reserved RV spots inside the infield are sold out.
And all the suites are sold out as well.
Suites, all suites are sold out. Yep, it's yeah, everything's trending up.
And obviously for people that, tickets are still available for all three races this weekend. Tell the good people where they can get them if they want to go.
Yeah, tickets are available. They start at just $45 on Saturday, and kids 12 and under are free. Free on Saturday for kids 12 and under. And then we also have special pricing inside of our Talladega Garage Experience for kids. Sunday tickets start at just $65. Kids are 12 and under are only $10 on Sunday. You can find out all this information and check out all the different options that we have at TalladagaSuperspeedway.com. Or if you'd like to talk to a representative, you can call it 1-877-GO-2, and that's the number 2, DEGA. 1-877-GO-2-DEGA or TalladagaSuperspeedway.com.
Yeah, just like the commercial says.
There you go.
Yep. Also, when people go into the garage at Talladega, it's always, I know that the last few years when, with the garage experience that you guys, when you redid the garage a few years ago, for someone that hasn't been in that garage area or hasn't been back since you guys renovated the place, what can fans expect when they go in there?
They can expect the ultimate NASCAR experience. It immerses you in the sport. The number one question we get is, how can I get in the garage? How can I get a garage pass? Well, obviously, with it being a competition area, it's very limited access into those areas. So what we did is we built the Talladega Garage Experience around the garage. So you can actually, as a fan, walk under the same roof as where the car is. The only thing that separates you from the car is about a 4-foot high fence and then about 5-6 feet off the nose of the car. So you see the cars up close, you see the drivers, you see the crew chiefs, you see the crews, lots of great interaction that happens in that area as well. We also built Victory Lane as part of Talladega Garage Experience. So for all three races, you can be part of the celebration, see the celebration up close. We've got a game zone, we've got a kids zone. We have a question and answer stage. So we'll have drivers and media personalities and others that'll be out there on that stage. And we also have value price concessions. And this is one of the things that I'm really proud of that we do, is that we offer $2 bottles of water, $2 Coke products, $4 16-ounce beers, $2 hot dogs, $4 chicken fingers and fries, $4 cheeseburger and fry platters. So it's affordable for the family in there. I bought my son McDonald's last night, and it was more expensive than what it's going to be inside a Talladega Garage Experience this weekend.
Absolutely. And of course, I know that also the schedules were announced a few weeks ago. I know that it's going to be a little bit similar. More of the traditional kind of weekend that that fans were kind of used to with ARCA Xfinity and Cup in the spring, and then the trucks and Cup in the fall. But what's that going to be like? Another jam-packed year for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be great. To have the 2 dates here at Talladega Superspeedway is special. This place is one of the iconic stops on the tour. To have the 3 series, including all of our friends from the ARCA Menard series. Absolutely love Ron Drager and the entire group when they come here. And then to also have the Xfinity series and Cup in April. It's going to be a great race weekend. And then, of course, the playoffs. The playoffs return in October. We're still going to be that second race of the second round for the Cup. And then the trucks will be here as well. So it's going to be an exciting 2 weekends again in 2023. Tickets are already on sale for both races in 2023. We're going through the renewal process as well, and there's a lot of excitement for 23 already.
All right. And also there's a couple people to cheer for this weekend, especially in that truck race. A local kid, Alabama's own Brett Holmes, will be in there in the 32. So I know he's been trying to get it done here. I know he only lives about 10 minutes away from the track. What's that going to be like?
He does, yeah. Brett's like a family member here. He was in the office last week and just kind of hanging out with all of us and talking to us about the upcoming race weekend. He's excited about it. Obviously his hometown, as you mentioned, grew up in Munford, Alabama, which is about 10 minutes from here. When he won the ARCA Menard Series championship, it was during a COVID year. And so we actually had his banquet here at Talladega Superspeedway. So it was inside of our infield and our Big Bill's garage, which is part of that Talladega Garage Experience. So he is our hometown favorite. And we look forward to, hopefully seeing Brett in Victory Lane after it's over on Saturday.
All right. All right. Well, Brian Crichton, I'll let you get back to work. I know you got a busy week ahead of you, but thanks for taking some time to talk with us and enjoy this weekend, man. It's going to be fun with the trucks, Xfinity, and Cup action all week long. Trucks and Xfinity qualifying on Friday, I believe. And
Yep.
then, of course, the rodeo and I believe in the Boulevard, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's right. Rodeo on Friday night. We got about a 15 minutes fireworks show after that for all the campers that are here on property. Saturday night, we got Bailey Zimmerman opening up for Chase Rice. Of course, Talladega Boulevard's rocking all weekend long. Lots and lots of activities that are happening here at Talladega Superspeedway. To check them all out, go to TalladagaSuperspeedway.com. It's got a complete list of all the crazy and fun stuff that we do here at Talladega.
Yep, the doubleheader. Of course, the trucks they start the party on Saturday afternoon. Xfinity follows, and then of course the Cup race on Sunday. So should be a fun one. Brian, thank you so much for joining us, and have fun this weekend.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate you having me on and all you do for motorsports.